Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. Just a reminder, if you needed any, that about 4 weeks ago, actually it's 4 weeks ago today, we collapsed south, gapped south. I'll show it better on the daily chart. Gapped south. On that poor earnings, gapped below this descending channel bottom, continued south. I'll get back to this chart. It really was the weekly settlement below the 378.05 17-month channel bottom that has indicated the low 290s. That objective was met very quickly. I think inside of 2 weeks, maybe inside of a week. Now that I've said that, I've got to check that out. Yeah, a week later, we tested our initial objective, and I use the word initial very deliberately. 296.35 descending channel support is about an 8-month channel bottom in combination with the similar wave count that is A minus B. Take that difference or that spread and subtract it from C, and you've got 291.81. So this is bottom picking territory, low to mid 290s, near to midterm. We've come off of it nicely. We have been recovering, and in fact, it was yesterday. I'm going to call this a test. 337.24, the low from April, was essentially met yesterday. We had 336.20 was the high, so just about a point below it, and we backed away modestly. So that is still, though, only an intraday resistance level, 337.24. Following the testing of that low to mid 290 support a couple of weeks ago, we'd mentioned how this descending channel bottom that we gapped below about a month ago at 348.79 remains a 2 to 3 week target. We're a solid 2 weeks into it. And if I'm just going to say close today above 337.24, we should tomorrow see 348.79 or this structure closing, pushing through, or perhaps opening today above 337.24 allows 348.79 intraday. This former channel bottom can contain buying for the week, and even through the rest of August, we can fall away from here. Fall away to, now we've got kind of a new structure shaping up here, and it'll be some variation of this rising channel bottom. So if you can see this wedge here, this descending channel bottom at 348.79, this rising 2-week channel bottom at 310.64, it is this narrowing wedge that we think the market could play out in, well, perhaps through the rest of August. And so, I'd mentioned how you've got 337.24 as your intraday resistance and buy signal above on an intraday basis. You also have intraday support at 320.82. Now, 320.82 may indeed contain daily selling pressures, and we could round up from here through the rest of the week. But closing below 320.82 today signals 310.64 tomorrow, and that is a structure that may contain selling through next week. And from here, we can round up to descending channel resistance at 348.79. We could continue trading inside of this area for the next few weeks until the market tips its hand in one direction or another. If we were over the next few days to close above 348.79, we've got a 2 to 3 week rally to 378.05, which is our significant long-term resistance area. This could contain buying through September, through October, and from here we can fall away back into the low 290s within a month or so. And yes, indeed, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. It was the settlement a month ago, roughly below 378.05, that has set up the 227.85 formation, this horizontal channel bottom, as a by the end of the year objective. So let's kind of cover the downside a little bit, and we'll talk about that. Once again, 320.82 can contain intraday, possibly daily selling pressures. If we close below it, expect 310.64 tomorrow, where we could bottom out through next week and round up again, perhaps to the 348.79 channel bottom within 2 to 3 weeks. If you're looking for a 2 to 3 week swing trade, it really is 310.64 floor, 348.79 ceiling. Now, closing below 310.64, which is not going to happen today, but if over the next week or so we close below this rising channel bottom, we set up for yet another test of the low to mid 290s, where, yes, we could bottom out into September and round up again. But as I've said, that sell signal below the 378.05 formation about 4 weeks ago, it is a formation that held selling pressures well back in April. The settlement below that does allow 227.85 as a 3 to 5 month target, and that's something that we're holding to. And if over the next week, 2 or 3, we close below 291.81, we're just another month or two away from reaching 227.85, where Tesla could readily bottom out through the rest of the year. I think I've covered it pretty well, and I'm going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Daily Tesla Report. One other thing, if you're still with me, on Tuesday, wickedstocks.com put out a stock pick on DocuSign. It has not met the qualifications yet, but we're very close. If you want to see that, you can see it for free by going to wickedstocks.com and taking advantage of our 2-week trial, in which you'll also receive daily NVIDIA, SPY, and Triple Q analysis, just like Tesla. So check us out at wickedstocks.com. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursday's Tesla Report. You have a great day.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVIDIA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity.
Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.